Oh my gosh, who is she? I feel like the Yaki texture has taken over and we have realized that this is the GOAT texture of all textures. Today I'm teaming up with KLAIYI hair. They sent me over this beautiful 20-inch Bye Bye Knots Yaki straight lace wig. She has kinky edges and you're going to see how I slay her from start to finish. I even added some curls in for a little bit of oomph, but you can definitely keep yours straight. So if you want to see how I got this look, keep on watching. Jumping right into it, here she is, the star of the show. As I mentioned, we're going with a Bye Bye Knots Wear and Go lace wig. She's 20 inches in length and she has those kinky edges to pair with the kinky straight texture. Here is a look at the inside construction of the cap. We're going closure today, but I believe this is a 7x5. They do include the adjustable elastic band in your package, so you can definitely attach that before you go ahead and install your wig. As you guys can see, she fits my head like a glove. This definitely gives glueless. For sure needs to be melted, but for sure also glueless. Here is a look at the hairline, and as you guys can see, we're going to go ahead and slay this hairline to perfection. We're going to start off by melting the lace and then going ahead and taming the baby hair. But first, let's have a snack break. Today, the kids and I tried this out, and it's like a strawberry, what would you call it? Like a chocolate strawberry bark situation. The kids didn't like how hard it was from putting it in the freezer, but it was good to me, so I finished them off before I went ahead and started the install process. I'm going to go ahead and perfect that recipe because they were good, but they definitely needed to be a little bit more soft to bite. Here I'm showing you guys the parting. You do get 7 inches going backwards, but it's also a closure, so you can for sure go deep because it's 7x5, but you can't go like all the way to the ear, if that makes any sense. So I was sitting here and I was like, this would look really good as a side part, but also I think it would look best as a center part because it's fits almost like a frontal, except you get like the ear tabs cut off. That's why I like this type of closure wig, because it's a closure if it's glueless and I don't have to worry about the sideburns and the ear tabs. So I went ahead and straightened out the parting to my liking, and then I went ahead and added my wax stick. Lately I've been doing the Care paired with my Bedeck Beauty Electric Hot Comb. I go for a 500-degree setting. Definitely very hot, definitely can and will burn you. Done this hundreds of times, possibly even thousands of times at this point, and I've definitely still to this day will burn myself. As I speak, I have a throbbing, painful burn on my forehead from burning my forehead this week. So what I would suggest is you do this step on a wig head. It would definitely help you to prevent burning yourself or anything like that, but it definitely is worth it because you guys see how much it will smooth out that parting space and flatten out your lace. It's definitely a step you cannot live without. Next, I'm going to repeat that same step on the opposite side, and then we can pull the wig back. I'm deciding where it should sit on my hairline while I'm bumping my gums, talking to the family. Today, I tried a different even spray. This is, I can't remember what the benefits of this one is, but it is the royal blue one. I'll have it linked in the description box. I did like it, but nothing for sure beats my bed head. I feel like that has the strongest hold, but I definitely love these, and I love that you can get these on Amazon Prime, and they're fairly affordable. I sprayed a generous amount, and then I went ahead and applied the KLAIYI hair melt belt on top. I'm going to go ahead and allow this to air dry. Now we're not done with the hairline by a long shot, but I want to melt the lace before I customize the hairline, if that makes any sense. So while that does this thing, I did go ahead and take my Babyliss curling iron, and I'm going to just go ahead and do like medium to large sections and curl all over. When it comes to any texture, but especially like Yaki and kinky straight textures, you never know if it's going to hold a curl, so I was pleasantly surprised to see that this one definitely did. Here there was no product in the hair, but I am going to add a light hold hairspray at the very end. This one was super easy. You do like nice medium to large size pieces, and you can get through each side within like 5 to 6 minutes. So again, you can definitely get a nice curled hairstyle in under 20 minutes, which is super nice. And of course you can do like roll rollers or flexi rods to preserve the curls, or you can be like me and just go ahead and take your wig off and put it on a wig head at night. This here is the bed head light hold hairspray that I was talking about. Here you can see a before and after, and I definitely did the opposite side off camera. Super nice and beautiful. While these curls set, let's go ahead and go back and revisit the hairline. At this point it had dried down, so I was super excited to do a glueless hold. It's gonna melt, but then I'm gonna be able to take the wig off and put it on throughout the week without having to like rebind it down. Definitely a step you don't want to miss out on to make your lace look really good. Behind the hairline here, I'm doing the dynamic duo, that same wax and electric hot comb to really make it look melted, but I did not do that step on the actual baby hair because this is like a kinky edge type of situation. I wanted to go ahead and preserve the integrity of what they provided, so I did just go ahead and comb it forward. Because I did add a generous amount of that glueless adhesive and then bind it down on top, it definitely made this mold and like flatten out. So you saw me just like combing it out and getting the crusties out from the product, and then I went in and just trimmed it shorter and then tweezed it a little bit thinner so that it wouldn't be too va-va-voom in your face. Now obviously you can take these and you can curl them, you can just swoop them, you can opt to not have them at all. You can take your wax or your edge control and send them back, or like the dynamic duo, and send it back into the rest of the hair and do a no baby hair at all. There's definitely plenty of options. I think of all the options, I think my favorite is when I just take a mousse and just kind of use my fingers and my baby hair brush to kind of just swirl them and kind of let them do their own thing. Today I kind of guided them with the baby hair brush, and I did use a little bit of edge control as well as the mousse. I like this one because it's a honey mousse, so it has a little bit of like a hold to it. It has definitely a great honey smell to it, and I kind of just play with them. They don't have to be perfect or uniformed. And again, the great thing about this one is I didn't over pluck, so if I find that they're too full still like after this video, I can definitely go back in and I can, you know, continue the customization process. And that's the beauty in wigs. You never want to go in and just overdo it on that first step, because you can always go back and, you know, continue the process of perfecting your wig day by day. So the next step was just to put that milk belt back on and blow dry those out because I really wanted them to go ahead and dry. Now we can go ahead and tint the lace, which is usually one of the final steps. I'm using the Ruby Kisses line, and I'm using a powder in the parting. I believe this is like the shade 15, and I'm probably using the shade 16 along the hairline. I do pack this in generously because this is not a permanent solution, so it will kind of like soften up over time. You can definitely go in and spray like any type of hairspray on top to kind of like get rid of the powdery look and pretty much give you more of a melted look. Now that we've got this done, I'm just going to go in with the unbrush, and I just wanted to see what would happen to the curls. This one definitely held a curl beautifully. So the hairline and the lace is very flat, but then the ends give you a little bit of a curl pattern, and I did curl towards my face, which is more of like a girl next door sweet and simple look. You guys can see here our package is loaded, absolutely loaded with goodies. We got our dust bag, we got our adjustable elastic band, we got our HD wig caps, and I was blown away by these beautiful press-ons. They're like a brown tone, and then they have different little designs, including like a marbling effect. There was also the second dust bag inside, and as you guys can see, it's filled with brushes and combs and all of the things. I love these wig brushes. They're beautiful and they do a great job at forming your curls. They gave me this comb as well as a rat tail comb, and then they gave me 2 alligator clips, which are absolutely gorgeous. I absolutely love this color. And then these cute little clips that are perfect for pulling your hair back when you're doing your makeup. Here I am demonstrating how the brushes work. I love a good wig brush. This one kind of separates the curls and kind of flattens it out a little bit, giving you a definite smoothing effect. Look at the body in that hair. And then the other brush, almost like it defines the curls even more. I love both brushes. They're absolutely amazing and great bonus gift. At this point, we are finished with the look, and it was very simple, quick, and easy. Great amount of body and sheen in this one. Definitely gives a beautiful black girl magic look. I'll have a link as well as all of the details in the description box. Be sure to check her out. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like this video, and share with your friends. And as always, I'll see you in the next one. Smooches!